Have you ever encountered someone whose stature and appearance completely defy expectations? One of the biggest names in collegiate basketball today, Caitlin Clark, is just that. When you first see her, you might think you know what to expect, but I can assure you that you will be surprised. Today, we'll examine Caitlin Clark's actual size and demonstrate that it's not what you may think and, in fact, enhances her already exceptional stature. See how this basketball phenomenon defies all expectations by watching through to the very finish. I swear, when you see her, you'll turn around. Caitlin Clark is now a household name in the world of college basketball. She has risen to the top as an Iowa Hawkeyes player thanks to her skills and skill. She's not just good, she's fantastic. She is an unstoppable force on the floor thanks to her shooting prowess, basketball IQ, and unwavering resolve. Both her admirers and critics are always talking about her. But one subject that isn't often brought up is her size. Now, this isn't just about her weight or height. It's about how, in a culture where being bigger is usually seen as better, her heft really makes her more dangerous. At first glance, Caitlin Clark doesn't seem like your typical tall basketball player. One would think of a top-tier college basketball player as being large, strong, and even a little intimidating. However, Caitlin is not like this. At 6 feet, she is not the tallest player on the court, but she makes the most of her height in ways that have everyone talking. Caitlin's skill, speed, and agility enable her to overcome these limits. Despite the fact that people may expect a player of her size to struggle against larger opponents, she plays smarter rather than harder, and it's been really beneficial for her. That's not the only thing that makes her unique though. Caitlin Clark's real size has altered during her career. When she first began out, some people could have underestimated her because of her appearance. Because she wasn't as big or muscular as other players, they might have assumed she wouldn't be able to handle the pressure of playing NCAA basketball at the top level. Boy, they were wrong. Because of her natural talent, hard ethic, and commitment to her profession, Caitlin has emerged as one of the most dominant players in women's NCAA basketball today. She has created a style of play that distinguishes her from other players, even though she is not as physically large as them. Let's talk about how Caitlin Clark utilizes her size. She is a problem for defenders because to her tremendous speed and frequent changes of direction, she has great dribbling and ball handling skills, which allow her to go around players who could be physically bigger than her. Then she began to shoot. Caitlin is renowned for her deep three-pointers, which have left fans in awe at arenas across the globe. It is an essential part of her skill set, and she is without a doubt one of the best shooters in college basketball. Because of her size, she can get open, create her own shot, and make plays that leave her opponents speechless. Caitlin's basketball IQ also plays a big role in her ability to control players who may be physically bigger than her. She knows exactly where to stand on the court, when to drive, when to pass, and when to make the shot. Her ability to blend strategy, technique, and instinct makes her a very strong player, even though she isn't the biggest player on the floor. She doesn't need to utilize her size to frighten opponents since her basketball IQ and precision make her one of the most dangerous players in the game. Her size is a tool that few players can fully utilize. Caitlin has mastered the art of being a strong force, regardless of her size. But there's also a big mental component to Caitlin Clark's mission. We usually focus on physical attributes while talking about basketball size. But Caitlin Clark's attitude is what sets her apart. She has the same level of mental toughness as any other player. It is more than just being physically prepared. It also involves having the heart to overcome challenges, go above and beyond, and deliver when it matters most. Her determination to succeed despite others' skepticism and underestimating of her size shows how strong desire and belief can truly be. Caitlin never lets her position define who she is. How she uses it is what counts. Now, let's talk about something that has been the talk of the town lately: her impact on the game and her fan following. Not just for those who want to play basketball, Caitlin Clark has become a global role model for young ladies and athletes. She has shown that being the best does not necessarily mean being the biggest. Furthermore, she has shown that breaking records and making history does not necessitate physical or social conformity. Her passion, talent, and heart are what make her so remarkable. Since Caitlin's rise to prominence, many others have been inspired to think that they, too, can succeed, no matter how big or small. Seeing Caitlin Clark play makes it clear that her size is a strength rather than a weakness. Her movement on the court, her ability to handle pressure, and her brilliant game control make her a once-in-a-generation talent. Her performance serves as a reminder that one's goals and the amount of work one is willing to put into achieve them are more important than one's size in both life and sports. Now that you know the truth about Caitlin Clark's size and what it means, you can't help but admire her even more. She has defied expectations and triumphed over adversity, proving to everyone that character, talent, and determination are more significant than physical characteristics. If you learned something new today, don't forget to subscribe and use the like button. We will continue to share amazing tales like Caitlin Clark's. Furthermore, remember that you should go beyond her reputation and take into account her achievements and the ways she is shaping women's basketball. Thank you for watching, and we hope to see you soon.